What's up, A1s, and welcome back to my channel. So I know y'all are probably like, girl, where have you been? Y'all, it's been a time. It's been a time, and I kind of wanted to do this video because I know some of you guys may or may not check the community tab and read that type of stuff, but I was like, I want to do a formal video and really put things into perspective and let y'all know where I've been, because it has been a ride. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I really kind of feel like my new year just got started as of last Friday. I feel like that's when my new year started because it was rough. I had a rough time. So without further ado, let's hop into this life update, and I'm about to let y'all know where I've been, honey, because baby, I ain't been nowhere, but it's been a time. So yeah. Because I realize I got myself, that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. Talk about that from now on. I'm gonna be my own best friend, be myself. Okay, where do I start? Where do I begin? So the last video you guys just watched, that was the end of 2023. I think the last day you guys saw me on that video was January 2nd. So if you watched the last couple clips of that video, then I did leave a note saying when I felt like I was getting sick, and I said something about my voice changing, and I said, Lord, please don't let me be getting sick. I fear I was sick, guys. And I don't know why. I don't know how I got sick. I honestly couldn't even tell y'all what it had to do with, but yeah, I got sick, and I was the only one out of all my friends to get sick, which again had me confused because I'm just like, how did that happen? But yeah, immediately on January 2nd, I think the last day you guys saw may have been the 1st. So yeah, the very next day, what had happened was I was minding my business. Mind you, I never had a scratchy throat. I just saw the change in my voice, right? January 2nd, guys, and then this is a little, if you guys don't like to hear queasy stuff, then you may want to skip through this part, but I just want to tell y'all what actually happened to me. January 2nd, I was throwing up mucus. Like every time I would cough, I was literally throwing up mucus. It's something I've never experienced before. I don't know what was happening, and it just came out of nowhere. Like I said, I didn't have that period of, itchy throat to let me know like, I'm about to get sick. It's just immediately that's what happened. And January 3rd, I was dead to the world, y'all. I kid y'all not. I was in that room, in that bed, and I just wanted to sleep because every time I talked, every time I opened my mouth, I would cough profusely, which would make me throw up. Like I was throwing up mucus. It was going on like that. I think for the first 3 days of me being sick, it was just, that would be like, let me see, I'm trying to remember, that would be like that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, even into that Friday, because my parents ended up coming. Yes, y'all, my parents ended up coming and spending the night with me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've never in my life been this sick. I'm gonna say it again. I've never in my life been this sick. And no, at this time, I had not been to the doctor. I was still working. So I was literally working and going to sleep in between like emails because I just could not keep my eyes open. I was just like, I have to get this out of me. Like, it was just I'm gonna be honest, guys, and this is why I wanted to do this video. I was depressed during this time. I fell into a deep depression, and I had some thoughts that I'll share later on in this video. But saying all that to say, I've never in my life been this sick. So again, my parents came over, and I was imagining, they done been there, done that. They done been sick. They done had all kind of things, happen throughout the course of their life. So my mom made me like some type of ginger tea, and I'm gonna insert some clips too as I'm telling this. She made me like some ginger lemon concoction and all this stuff. Threw that up. She tried to make me eat. I did not eat. I had my last meal. My last meal was literally on January 2nd. I made tacos. It was like it was a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I did not eat from January 2nd until I think I started eating. Let me just look at the calendar, child. Yeah, I think I started back having food maybe on the 10th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, like 8, 9 days straight. I did not have a meal. I just drank water and orange juice. That was it. I didn't even have an appetite. During the course of this, I did lose 16 pounds. I lost 16 pounds because, like I said, I wasn't eating. I was throwing up. Anytime I did eat, or I was like, oh, maybe I could eat. Even I ate a cough drop. It was in my mouth for like less than a minute, and I was throwing up behind it. Like, it was crazy. So I guess when I stopped throwing up, I can't remember exactly what day this was, but it may have been that following Monday, which would have been like the 8th, between the 8th and 9th is when I finally stopped like throwing up or whatever. So I was like, okay, maybe I can, whatever. I didn't get my appetite back where I was like, I feel like okay to eat food and stuff like that until the 13th, which was, yeah, January 13th is when I had my first real meal, when I was like, okay, I can eat again, and I had a full meal, if that makes sense. So I just want to tell y'all, I mean, what happened to me. And like I said, during that time, I felt very just, I don't know, like, I don't know what word I want to use, but I was depressed, and I just kind of was like, maybe I don't need to be doing this, like, as far as like, I was like, maybe I don't need to be doing content no more. It's just so many things went through my mind. I thought about quitting my 9 to 5. I was just like, maybe I should move back in with my parents. I don't know, guys. It's just, again, some of you guys, please feel free to comment down in the comments below. But the type of sickness I had, oh, and I also want to say too, I did go to the urgent care. I ended up going to the urgent care that Sunday. So I got sick the 1st, 2nd. I went to the urgent care on the 7th. And they told me they checked me for COVID and the flu, and they said I didn't have either. Now, I don't know if the time, like the incubation time had passed. I don't know, but I was still very sick on the 7th. So I was kind of confused. But nonetheless, saying all that to say, I just was feeling very low. I was having thoughts of not like the S word thoughts, but more so trying to understand like life more. And it just put a lot of things into perspective for me. It's like, before this happened to me, y'all saw the video. It's like, ooh, I'm finna be doing this. 2024 is up, da 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 da. What I've learned in these, it's basically been 3 to 4 weeks now since this has happened, and I've been not sick for a week, because immediately after I stopped being sick, as in like, you know, coughing and throwing up and that stuff, I ended up getting the D word immediately after, and my stomach was tore up, y'all. Like, I just said, I just can't wake up from this nightmare. That's basically what I ended up saying. I was like, I can't wake up from this nightmare. So, and that was last week. And like I said, this week is probably the first week where it's like, I'm almost at 100. I mean, I'm at 100% at this point. So I'm thanking God for that. Thank you so much, God, for covering me during that time, because people get sick and they do not recover, which y'all know this. But I said all that to say, during this time, essentially, I was down for 3 weeks. I would say three weeks. I was like, I just couldn't see what was next for my life. I just kind of lost focus. I kind of lost, you know, just the willingness to want to do the things that I love. Y'all know I love YouTube. I love y'all. I love doing content. I love everything shop. I love everything God has allowed me to put my hands on. But being sick and staring at that ceiling and having all these thoughts come across my head, it just kind of changed things for me. And I think that this is now how my new year is about to begin for the rest of my new year. And I wanted to share it with y'all. During this time, my dad, I can't remember why my dad said this, and I don't want to say it was necessarily because, you know, with the sickness I had and stuff, but this is what I'm on. My dad told me, he said, remember, it's a marathon, not a race. And I kid y'all not, before I got sick, it was up. It was up. I had all these ideas. Y'all saw I went and bought a new lens. I just was finna be going crazy with content. I mean, y'all was finna be going, it was finna be going crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Then I got sick and time has passed. And you know what I told myself? Now I'm much better, and I'm gonna be honest, now, you know, I'm getting back in the groove as to why you guys are now seeing videos and stuff. But I just kind of want to say this for somebody who is at home right now and you're having thoughts, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling like you're not doing enough, you're feeling like life is passing you by and people are doing all these great things. I was on social media. I saw, again, life was still going for others. They was doing this and that and going. Life was still going while I was in this bed sick and just, you know, non-responsive at times. Like, didn't want to text people. Definitely didn't want to talk on the phone because every time, you know, when you talk, air goes in and out your mouth. Every time I would talk, I'm coughing like going crazy. Nobody wants to deal with that. And like I said, during this time, it just changed a lot for me as far as just like how I see life, how I want to move in this life. And it's a marathon, y'all. It's a marathon. I'm at a point right now where if it overwhelms me, or if it makes me sad, or if it puts me in a bad mood, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. The only things that, you know, I'm gonna make sure I have balance on and I really like go straight forward with in my life right now is, again, the shit that I have to do. I absolutely have to do. But all these extracurricular activities that I do right now is just like, hey, if I get it out, I get it out. But I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself. I'm not gonna put myself in a depression state because I'm trying to do all these things. And I feel like in some way God allowed me to get sick because he wanted me to sit my ass down. Excuse my French. But he wanted me to take a break, take a breather. Y'all, I saved, like, the amount of money I saved by being in this house and being sick and not spending money on food every day, being outside, being on the scene. I literally said, wow, I make so much money at my 9 to 5. I promise y'all, I said this. I literally said this. I was like, I guess, you know how sometimes you can lose sight of things because, you know, we're millennials. We like fast stuff. We got FOMO. We want to do it here. We wanted to spend this money. We want to go there. We want to do everything so fast. Life pass you by. Money pass you by. And remember, I told you guys one of my New Year's resolutions was to save money. So it's like I'm still on track. But when I tell y'all, the way that I saved money was out of my control because I was sick. But I was like, wow, I'm terrified. That means I was going crazy. If I save this amount of money in this small amount of time from just sitting my behind at home, I'm terrified of my habits that I just had in 2023, 2022, 2021, and so on and so forth. Again, me getting sick almost was life-changing because I just look at stuff so much differently now. And I don't know, y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all. This video is not 100% just going to be about my time when I was sick. But I had to share that message with y'all. Anybody right now, again, if you sick, you going through it. Think the new year ain't starting off how you wanted to so far. And you kind of like, dang, I thought I left this in 2023. Now it's 2024. I'm here to tell you guys now, it is a marathon. Life is a marathon. If you remember that immediately is going to take so much pressure off of you. We always doing stuff so fast, y'all. We doing stuff so fast. We want this so fast, that so fast. Gotta have it now. Can't wait on it. And that's why we end up overwhelming ourselves. That's why it's like it's always about what's the next, right? And this goes back to, again, the thoughts I was having. I was just like, you know, maybe that's why so many people are depressed. So many people do the S word because their mind is constantly going about, oh, how do I maintain? What's next? What I need to do to this? Let me do that. This doing good. Let me start something else. And sit y'all behind down. Like I'm here to tell you, sit your behind down. Take a breather. and focus on one thing at a time. I have not learned nothing from this process. I'm just finding peace because I'm just taking my days and taking my time one day at a time and not feeling like I just got to be doing so much, y'all. But anyway, I definitely wanted to share that with y'all. I wanted to share that with y'all because that's my real life. That's what's been going on, you know what I'm saying? That's what's been going on. Your girl had like a epiphany, if you would say, and that's just what I've been on. So like I said, I'm looking at my date because I want to get my dates right. As of the 19th, which was this Friday that just passed, I've been feeling better. I feel like, okay, I got a hold on my 9 to 5. I got a hold on my household. I got a hold on my friendships, my relationships. You know, I let me start back putting out content, and because that is something I love. Y'all are something I love. So I'll never stop doing this. It's just during that time, I ain't gonna lie, I was straight on everything. It wasn't just y'all, I was straight on everything. I was like, I'm about to move back in with my mommy and my daddy, and I'm gonna be their third roommate, and they gonna take care of me. And that was it. Like, I just was like, I'm about to give up almost, because, you know, being sick is just not no joke. I don't wish that on anybody, but I am very better now. Life update. Let's hop into some life updates I wanted to share with y'all. So I've decided that I am going to start going to my parents' house once a month. I'm going down there and I'm going to church. So during this time, while I did not vlog any of this stuff, I've been really taking this time to just get my mind right. But I went to church with my parents this past Sunday, and I really spent the night. I went there Saturday. I spent the night with them. I'm just so obsessed. While I was sick, I started back watching This Is Us. If you guys have never seen This Is Us, I urge you to watch it. It's a very much of a family show. It's very heartfelt. You cry on every episode, and watching This Is Us again was another turning point. It just put so much into perspective for me. And I'm just like, you know what? Those of you guys who have parents, especially good parents in y'all life, I don't know if you're younger or older, it doesn't even matter your age. I encourage you guys to text and call and touch base with y'all people. If you one of those people and you know you ain't talked to your mom or your dad or your guardian, whoever raised you, and you know you don't call enough or talk to them enough, I urge you to reach out to them. Please, y'all, reach out to them. Tell them you love them. Show them love. Go see them if you can, because God puts us on the earth for a small amount of time. We on borrowed time. We are on borrowed time. Life is not promised to us. The only thing that is promised to us is death. And again, this video is not to be, I hope you guys don't take this as me bringing like, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm throwing this stuff at y'all so fast. But again, I just have had so much time, y'all. So I don't have so much time to think. And I just love my parents so much. I just love them so much. And I just want the rest of my life, the memories I have for the rest of my life, to be remembered where I gave them their flowers at every turn. And this is not to say that I haven't been doing this, but you know, when you get older, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go see my mom every day. Especially if you're from the country and you live in the country, that's different. Everybody in the same place, so you probably see your mom every day. But the people who are like more in the city, suburban areas, that's not something we do. We don't be just going to see our mom all the time, go to see our dad all the time. Like, we don't do that. And that's just something I want to reincorporate into my life. Like, when I started feeling better, I went and saw my cousin. I pulled up on her at her job. She was so happy. And now me and her talk almost every day now. It just sparked a thing where we're checking in every day. I called my brother, and me and him talked on the phone almost every day once I, started feeling better. It's just, I just, like I said, things that I wasn't doing enough of before, I'm doing extra of now, because I realize how important it is just to have those relationships. It could be friends of yours. It doesn't have to be family. Reach out to y'all people. Even if somebody looks like their life is so good and it's going so well, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, under the crevices. You don't know. And I just encourage anybody listening to this right now, reach out to your people. That's it. You ain't got to be doing the most. Call your people, check in on your people, let your people know you love them, because again, if you made it into 2024, that means God was on your side, had your back. And you know, just do that, y'all. But anyway, so that's a life update. That's something I've been incorporating. I'm still doing good with my food stuff, as far as just like not eating out every day, not feeling like I got to spend money every day. I know I told y'all last year, y'all know I live in Atlanta with the whole pulling up and paying to park and then paying to get in. I was out with my cousin 2 nights ago, and she was like, oh, let's go to Cheetah. Any other time, I would have been on 2 wheels, like, yeah, let's go. I was like, girl, I just got my nails done, my toes done. I just said, I done spent the bag today. I'm not spending no more money on nothing. I'm not going to Cheetah because, again, that's just a waste of money. It was no reason. We not celebrating nothing. Again, just to be going to Cheetah on a Wednesday night, just to be like saying, or Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday night. It was Tuesday or Wednesday night. Just to be going up in there and spending, again, 20 to park, 20 to get in, and then I still have to pay to eat. I'm spare me, okay? That's just where I'm at right now. I'm being very frugal. I'm being very like intentional about how I spend my money and what I spend my money on. And like I told y'all, when I was in this house quarantining and all that, for all that time, I seen the potential of how much money I can really be saving, and just, you know, saving up for a rainy day, the days that matter, the times that matter, that I actually want to celebrate and do whatever I want. That's just what I'm on, y'all. But yeah, so I just wanted to come and share that with y'all. The next video y'all will see will be a vlog, and it's gonna be upbeat and turn, and I'm gonna be showing y'all some of the things that I've gotten from friends and family throughout this time. And yeah, but I love y'all so much. I miss y'all. I swear I did miss y'all. I just said, Lord, and I also told one of y'all under the post, I was just like, when you do something so consistently, I have consistently put out at least one video for like the last, since I started in 2020. So when you stop, I've never went this long without putting out a video. So like when you stop, it is extremely hard to get back in that cadence. It's extremely hard to get back in the groove. But baby, we back in the groove, okay? Because yeah, that's just what's going on. But I love y'all. I hope this video kind of like helps somebody. I hope it puts stuff into perspective. That's what this video was about, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love y'all so much, and yeah, we back and we better. I'm so excited. All right, bye y'all.